Alright, here we go. So this is kind of like a round one test of one of my videos on what I like about Linux. I was actually spending a long time trying to get everything up and going, and I wanted to show all my monitors and all this type of stuff so you can see like actual workflow. So I have like two more monitors on top of this one that I have here. So I have one on the left and one on the right. So like a three monitor setup going on. And here's some things that I've done and some of my favorite things with Linux. So as you can see, I have like this little nifty panel up here. I made this panel. So I added things like, your standard shut down, turn off. The way this date is, made this too. This is that my connection's plugged in. Um, I got the Bluetooth working, so I can connect Bluetooth, sound, controllers. This is obviously the main thing with sound, and I was actually just editing this before. So these right here are my is my DAX and my Bose system, this and the third. But this stuff is like kind of basic, right? And right here is the notification. So if I get a notification from anything, if I get a notification for Discord, if I get like some update notification, or someone sends me something on Facebook, or whatever it is, right? I get the notification here. I can also here. I can also like, set it up to not bother me if I have I'm watching a movie or something like that. Um, Also, I have this, which is by far like the best movie player ever. And right now I have it set to um, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, and Netflix. I can click any one of these, and it'll launch right up. Um, Next, I have some basic tools down here. So this is obviously the OBS because I'm recording this video. Firefox, Discord. All this is like really simple. Um, Also, I have here my one of my virtual monitors. So this tells me that I'm on my defaults. So my defaults are basically like I turn on the computer and the first set of monitors that I see is like the first set. So let's just open something. What's safe to open? All right, here we go. We'll open up Steam, right? So it's like here's my Steam loaded up on this page, right? My Steam, all that stuff. Now, this actually changes for all my monitors depending on how I want it to do. So I can have information on all three of these monitors, and then I could just do this, and then bam, I'm on a completely like alternate layout, right? So now, as you can see here, this is like my layout too. So again, I can fill up all of these screens with something completely different that's not this where we just were, right? So I only use like three because, well, no, was it four? It's three or four I use because that's a lot of screens for me because um, each one of my monitors can it's already three screens. So I have like a total of 9 screens I can put things on if I want. This was like completely like game changing to me. Like I can literally be have this browser here, have this game here, have this here, and then boom. and we're all the way back. So this is all the way back to the default. As you can see that I have different things open on my main screen, and other pages are kind of blank. That's indicated by like these little dots, right? So notice on this screen, right? You notice how you don't see the lines underneath it? You see the dot because, okay, they're open. But you don't see the line because they're not active on the screen. So let's go back here. Oh, let's talk about that. So let's go here to my main two. So another thing that I really like is this. So this right here, I can run any program on my computer. So let's just open up Media Player. Let's just open this up. I love Media Player. It's actually pretty amazing. And one of the things I like about it is, all right, let's open up a page. Right? Oh, it's because it sees that it's opened up. I already have it opened on one of these. So let me open this up and we'll take this. Let's move it on over. All right. So I moved it over here. So I can take this, right? Let's move it over here. So it's open up on another monitor that you can't see. So I just pulled it over to where you can see it. So let's say I was on YouTube, right? And I was like, oh man, I don't know, who's that guy? Like, I don't know. I know Real TV. He's a pretty cool guy. And then say, I clicked on here and...
Okay, this...
Shut up. And say I wanted to just look at this for some strange reason, right? So, one of the reasons why I like this is because I can take this, right? Bring down my little drop-down terminal, and then just play it here. And I really like the way things look on this. Whoa. Oh, my bad. It's supposed to be like this. And then goes. What the? No! MPV. Oh, did I not copy the right link? Oh.
Fangway played and beat me earlier.
Oh, okay, I did.
This Fangway beat the shit out of me.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright, go away. So, I like this because I just love this whole player. It's just so dynamic, right? So, I can actually, move this around, continue on, search for something else. And it's just like this player can play videos off the internet, like any type of thing, right? And of course, we got the tabs too, any way you want it. It's like wonderful. I love it. And as for this like cool, like kind of transparent effect and how you can almost like see through it. This was something that like I designed. All right, enough of that. Go over here or something. Actually, no, let's talk about this a moment. Let's say, for example, I'm watching this video, right? But I want it to be on like every single screen. I can, go to like another desktop. Okay, 3. Let's go back to the first desktop, right? I remember the first desktop, we had this. But, alternatively, was something on 2? Let's see, something on 2. Okay, yeah, this is on 2. Alright, let's go to 3. Right? So now, here we go. So, and I can open this multiple times if I want. So, on desktop 2, right? Nothing's open. On desktop 3, this is playing. And on desktop 1, this is playing. So I have that flexibility that I can move different things to different desktops. I can say, I want to continue watching what I'm watching. And, it was like 30 seconds left. And it'll close. It'll close when it's like done. Unless I don't want it to. That is absolutely amazing. Now, let's talk about this thing that I was using earlier. So let's go ahead and close it, clear. I love this. In fact, let's go to a blank page. Yeah. I love this because this little drop down terminal, I can literally do everything in one line. So say for example I want to update the system. Now I don't have to update it. It's not forced on me. But it's like nice that it's my choice, right? None of this like constant harassment. Like I'm never gonna see like, oh, you have to update or you have to do this. I love it. Now, it's gonna ask me to confirm my password, right? It syncs up. It says, okay, so there's an update for what is this? BTS, FProg, Firefox, and then a package I have called less 563, right? And okay, I'll get the update, right? And I added this little Pac-Man animation for when it's downloading. So yeah, it downloaded that fast, and then basically now it's building the dependencies and package management. Pac-Man is so good. That and yeah. So what I used was yeah. So you use yeah for community builds, right? So you have Pac-Man, right? That package manager, that's basically like all the superficial, super legit stuff, right? Then you have yeah, which is like the community like respects this and says it's a good build. Now, those right there, you always want that. And see this? It's creating a backup image of what my stuff is now, and I can go back if I want, right? Talk about like just straight up like amazing. But let's let that go and let us come over to let's go back here. Actually, now I just put that away, and if I want to, it's right here, right? It's not gone, but I can make it come and go, and as well as I still have my console, right? The console is like pretty much like the same thing. By default, I have it set to launch on another one of my screens, but I'm just dragging it over just so you can see, because you can do pretty much like the same things on this. You can say like sudo. You can go the sudo route because I was just talking about Pac-Man, and then SYU if you wanted to, or S to go search for something. Initially, I hated the fact. Well, I didn't really hate it to say, like, I just felt that it was different, right? It was different to go out and look for packages or to type in a package in a command line versus like searching on Google for Firefox and then downloading it, right? So I just like finished building that package real fast. So and then you can remove things just as easily. So where's that program? There was some program I was using. It's called Vivaldi. Yes, it's a browser. There it is. So let's go over. So this browser right here, Vivaldi, right? Say I wanted to erase this. All I have to do is yes or Daldi. Was it VAD? Yeah. Yeah. So it's VIVA. VIVALDI, right? Now, oh, did I type it wrong? Okay, I can't spell. What? Okay. So, yay. Okay, ignore that. I'm a terrible speller. We all know this. This is nothing new. And just that fast, it is gone, and I can clear my screen, so on and so forth. Something else that I like, right? Like I was talking about earlier, how like I designed all this stuff, and I have like global themes and things that I can change. Like I can actually anything I want to change. So right now, you see that I have this selected, but I'm not really running just this. So what I did was I took like a base color that I liked, right? And then I went through and I said, I want this color here, but I want it with this, right? But I don't want these type of borders. I want more traditional stuff. I want these type of links and like I want an infinity color. And it's literally, it's literally like amazing how much you can do. You can even change the cursor, the icons. I like these icons, so I went with it. You know, if I don't want a cursor, I can get another one, right? Any one of these things. Want to try the yellow one? Okay. I can try the yellow. Look, apply. Look, yellow. Just that easy. You know, Super Saiyan cursor. It's actually kind of nice. Let's go back to this one. So, every single thing. For argument's sake, let's say that I wanted to. What's it? Let's say I wanted to change like another effect, right? Is it close? So say I wanted this effect. This effect is pretty cool, but I think it would get pretty annoying. When you exit something, it falls apart. Look at this. No. Let's see. What? Why is it closing so fast? Is this it? Oh wait. Oh my god. I have another thing on. Let's see. There's just so many things. There's so many different things. Well, it's affected by another effect that I have going on. But let's see here. Wait, I have a full screen animation? Oh, the little zoom. Okay, that's not really. It's not really that crazy. Why is my stuff not falling apart? I did, in fact. I had this. I did have it up, and it was like, oh. But I am using. What? I'll make sure. I do have like another animation. Maybe because I have that in the blink on. But that's what I mean. The fact that I can have multiple things like my wobble. I love this. How it makes it seem like it's all wobbly when you move it around. You can't tell me this is not like crazy fun. Because it's absolutely fun to me. Something else that I really like. When you talk about like customization, right? I can add my little widgets here, and you know I can even show you like how I created these panels, right? Made each one of these things, place them here. You can rearrange them. You can change the way they look visually, the size, everything, and all of this is not even default, right? Got my little cool thing. Oh, I have another thing where if I let's go to the first page. If I maximize the screen, then all this stuff disappears, right? Like, come on, that's totally amazing. All these transparency things. What is something else? Oh, I changed some things with the folder. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's not the folder. That's the show desktop. So as you can see, this is like the video that is being recorded right now, and you can see this kind of is being created. These are like my little drives and stuff. Wait, back home. Okay, there we go. I was like, oh, I didn't put my documents back in there yet. I uploaded them to my little server, but they will come back. And for just the picture folder, I got like a little thumbnail preview. Just basic things. I don't know. Call me a sucker, but I really love like this little design of how I set up these folders. Absolutely love it. I don't know if this setting was always here, but I really do like it. How you can have Vulkan pre-process shades in the background. It just makes everything so silky smooth and nice. That's all for now. There's other things that I did that you can't really see, like I changed my login screen, all of that, like how you just log on. But I guess this is it for now. Extremely functional, amazing. I would open up this VPN, which also works like amazing on what is it? Works amazing on Linux. Let's pull this up, right? And let's see here. Oh wait, I don't want to go there because it's gonna show my real IP. So we'll just do this. Nani? Oh yeah. I updated the Firefox with the update, so I have to relaunch it. I was like, what? Yeah, that's the next thing, right? You can update your stuff. Remember, Firefox was one of the packages that I updated. Yeah, I was like, you can literally update your stuff, just like that. And now look, it has like the new packages and things. But we're gonna close this before it finishes because I don't want to show you my stuff. And that's gonna be it for now. And if you click something that's open, it can automatically switch to the screen that it's open on. Again, you can't see my OBS because it's on a screen that you can't see. But that's all for now.